Howdy y'all, Twitchonium here. I'm coming at y'all today with another March of the Machine quick draft. Let us pop right on in and see what we have today. Oh, I got a little bit excited. I thought this was Elishnorn for a split second, but not quite. Still a really strong card. Just a excellent on-curve flyer. Sometimes you get a little extra value. Could try Tygam, but it doesn't seem that strong. Just an overcosted 3-4 really. Phyrexian Awakening, Marshall, a lot of good white and blue cards here, but we'll take the Guardian. Now we could take Elspeth's Smite. I've really liked Furia in the format, but I'll take the Smite here to stay on color. Bunch of good stuff in this pack. Vanquish is fine, Shatter's great, Bola Singer has been pretty good. Okay, now we get to decide if we want to try and go white-red or white-black. Good options for both. Could go white-green with the Instructor too. There's actually a fair amount of good green stuff to wheel. Tricky, tricky, tricky. This only does creatures, right? Creature or artifact? That's tough. I think Stoke the Flames is my favorite card out of this pack. Like, in a vacuum, that's what I would take. But knowing that we saw that Furia in pack 1, one of the black cards might be the pick. Yeah, I could see that. Take the cheaper one. Now there's only red stuff, of course. Take the Barb and hope we don't have to run it. Not a great reason to shift, but... well, maybe we could shift over to red. That might have been the wrong pick earlier, not taking the Stoke the Flames. Because Mercadia is a great card. Yeah, nothing for black and white here, really. So we'll take another red card. Well, here's white. We could do white-red. Another Mercadia, another Shatter the Source, another Knight. Hey, that's tough. I think I like another Invasion. It's by far one of the stronger ones. Take another Shatter here, and we're gonna need to pick up 3 drops pretty high, or 2 drops pretty highly. So I'm gonna actually take this guy just to make sure we can start working towards that. I think an Intercessor over another Smite here. A Duelist could be really good if we can get some more bolster or backup creatures to go along with it. I only have a couple so far, but Intervention's another good way to put counters on a thing. Take a 2-drop. I think maybe we do run 3 Invasions in Mercadia. Probably not, but you never know. Take another Barb. Another Resolve. Alright, definitely not the spiciest deck, but it's okay-ish looking. I think we can get something really spicy for the last slot. Or in the last pack, rather. Well, Kogla and Yadaro not going to be it. Spell Spear is a great 2-drop, though. Now Scald, I think, is what we're going to be looking for in this kind of deck. I would like Daxos too, but... Enchanted or Equipped... we made this work in the last draft, but I think it's a little too late in this one. We'll take the 3-1. Let's take the land, actually. Make sure we hit our spells consistently. Another creature that can put a counter on something. Ooh, that's a nice late Realmbreaker's Grasp. Ooh, Bola Singer's nice. Another Gate. Actually, I think I like another Shatter the Source. We don't have a ton of removal. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be mainly the deck. We'll take him just because he's a fine 2-drop. Alright, and we will see how this plays out. Alrighty, let's take a look here and see what needs to get cut. I like all our big stuff, although 3 Shatter the Sources might be a little much. Defector can go. Aeronaut can probably go. Charge is a maybe. Skywardens can probably go. At least 1 Invasion of Mercadia. Probably Reav and the Ren's Resolves, this guy. Oops, that one we want to keep, I think. Aerial Boost, Intervention staying. So let's see how many 2-drops that leaves us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of. I think I do want one more creature 2-drop or Invasion. I think I just like Reav better. A 2-2 I think is still going to be better most of the time over a 1-3 with haste. And that lets us keep some of our bigger interactive spells for later on once we've got all these little things out. That is super low on creatures. Maybe these invasions both need to go. I guess this one's 1 extra creature. Maybe we cut 1 Shatter the Source. These are both actually kind of light creatures. And we add back in 1 more creature. Maybe the flyer that can also put a counter on something. I think I like that. Yeah. And we'll keep the Guardian as our leader here. And I'll see y'all in the matches. Here we are on round 1. We're on the draw. I think this is alright. It's a little slow, but we've got the Duelist on 2. Some interaction. Later game plays to work towards. I don't think we have anything that costs 2 of any single color in this deck, so either color is fine to play first. I'm still going to drop it out now. Otherwise, we're not doing anything for a while. We'll eat the 2 here. And a familiar. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the familiar with this instead of the order. Even if they flip it, I'd rather get this out of the way now so I can attack in. Although it's putting us down a fair bit here. No, they are not flipping their order, so I wonder what they're dropping. A Seed Shark. Well, that's going to need to go bye-bye with our Shatter the Source. I was going to say, I'll trade this into it if they want. That's fine with me. Alright, let's swing again. Alright, we'll see if they block, or if they have something here. I'd rather they use it on the Inspired Charge instead of the Shatter the Source here. Sweet, that'll do it. They're going to get their big old 6/6, but hopefully it'll be worth it. We might even have to use the Shatter the Source on the 6/6. This is, yeah, it's just... Seed Shark is such a brutal card. Turning every single spell you cast into another bigger, yeah, creature, like, and now they're going to get 2 5/5s. Just crazy. Or a 5/5 and a 4, whatever. Giant things that they don't need to be having. Well, we have to kill the Seed Shark, but I'm pretty sure we're just toast here. I'm going to go ahead and just call this one. We've got a 1/1 and a single creature in hand. They've got almost lethal on board anyways. I'll see you on the next round. Here we are in the next round. We're on the play. I think I'm going to keep this one. We've got a 2-drop, some early interaction, some later game plays. Well, now we're going to go ahead and just fire this off on their Ozolith here. Can't have them putting counters on something each turn. We'll take our licks. Swing on in. A little bit unfortunate we're not hitting our lands, considering we've got the expensive half of our deck in hand. Alright, well. Now I think we're going to remove that guy while we can. And we'll eat another 3 here. We'll ditch an Aeronaut. Alright, we'll go ahead and pump our Spell Spear up as much as we can here. I think it's worth getting their board pretty clear just to take the 3 again here. There goes our Duelist. If we draw a land, we have a pretty sweet attack with a double strike. Wow, they got back their big guy. That's annoying. Yep, once again not looking too great for us here. Alrighty, that's a bunch of stuff they've got here. But at least their cards are on the table. I guess we'll put the counter on the red cap. That way we've got 2 first strikers that can trade off with their stuff well. And then next turn we blast the big guy that they play. Oh, right, they can just blow up our guys. Duh. Should have just attacked. Yeah, they'll get to do it again. Yeah, I don't see any way out of this. Blow up this thing before they have a chance, I guess. We get to block 1. They'll have a big trampler left because we had to use our removal on the little thing. Yep, that'll do it. Once again, just getting run over. Rough. See y'all in the next one. Here we are. We're on the play this game, and I think I like this hand okay. Considering this deck is not doing super hot, I think this is about as good of an opening hand as we can ask for here. I'm going to hold up the intervention instead of dropping Rayav. Maybe next turn we can do both if we draw a land here. Yep, I like that. Opponent does appear stuck on lands, which is a shame for them. But hey, if that's what it takes for us to get a win in on this deck. Invasion of Zendikar. Well, that'll fix their land issue for them. We'll see if they're black, white. Would be my guess is blue. Okay. Alright, so we will flip our guy here. And I'm going to go ahead and just take advantage of this double prowess +1 trigger while I can. Just hit as hard as we possibly can. Next turn we'll grasp whatever they play, and that'll trigger it again. Unless they try to bounce our guy or something here. They've got the mana to do some crazy stuff now, though. Kamigawa. Tapping down our guy. Yep. I guess we're just swinging with our Rayaf here. We've got all the removal in the world now. Karuga. That's a good one. Gonna draw them a bunch of cards from all their battles here. But I think if they don't play anything else, that might just be lethal. See if they have the counterspell for it. They've got something. If it's the bounce spell, they can pay for it and use it on me. But it looks like it's not. Cool. We're going to eke out at least one win. See y'all in the next round. We are back and we are on the draw. I don't know that I like this hand though. This deck needs the early plays. Yeah, this looks better. I think I'm going to ditch the Aeronaut actually. Keep our lands. Well, Duelist and the Red Cap work well together. I guess we could play the Duelist as a 3-drop and use our Gateway on as our 2-drop. That way we don't show the Duelist as early to the opponent. Oh, or we'll just draw the Spell Spear instead. Even better. Flitting Gorilla. I'm going to do the dangerous thing here and discard my land in the hopes of drawing 2 cards. And one of them being a land. Ooh, that was lucky. I don't think I care to attack it just yet. I'd rather keep my Spell Spear. It's a pretty good guy. And if they swing, then we can start swinging pretty well. And Mercadia is scary if you ever get to flip it. We're going to want to hold as many of these expensive cards in hand to be able to discard if we do manage that. Alright, the Agent, that's a good one. Well, I feel like we're going to have to cycle this guy. Make sure we keep hitting our lands. I'd rather have 2 reds and 2 whites, so cycle that instead of the Intercessor. And I think I'm just dropping Duelist and passing. I don't want to swing into the Death Toucher. Not if we don't have to yet. A Thallid, and it looks like something else. And a Cleansing for our guy. I guess we'll put him back at the top. He's a good card. Hopefully this is a land. That would be Nice. Ah, this is pretty good too, actually. We can kill their... We can kill their Spell Spear and hit for 3, or we can hit this and then flip it, but we lose our Spell Spear in the process. I think we need to take this slower. Maybe not slower, but I think the Mercadia is going to do a lot of work for us against what they've got going. Alright, Protocol Knight. Thankfully they don't have any knights on board. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage. None of these are enchantments or artifacts. No, I think we just flip this guy. We gotta find out a way to deal with the gorilla here. I'm guessing they'll just land flip valid here. Alright. Land, kill our 1/1. Yikes, still no lands. That is rough. That lets us draw a card. This lets us kill off their thing. We could flip this for 3, then we still don't have anything else to follow it up with. Or we can cycle and play our Sunder the Gateway to make sure we hit land 5 for the Scald. I think I like drawing the card. Getting another creature on the board. We'll take another 2, but yeah, there we go. Hopefully we can turn it around with some of our late game impactful plays. 2-for-1s. Alright, Nezumi Informant. We'll get rid of our Sunder the Gateway. Yeah. Breeding Champion. Alright, this is starting to become a problem. Yikes. Well, I think we're doing Duelist attack because it has Vigilance, which is nice, and we get to draw the potentially land. No land. I think we need Mercadia at this point to get us out of this. If they have Convoke for this, that's really bad. But we're going to take another 4 here and go down to 4. Guardian and Cavalier maybe next turn. Guardian and Shatter the Source Convoke style. Might even be better. This is bad. Now they're going to tap our guy down and lock him down. Yeah. At least our Guardian can untap him. But he will lose the counters if we do that, though, actually. Alright, we'll pay 3. Blink this one, because it'll come back in and give us a counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when that comes back in. We can still play this 2-drop No attacks. Comes back in. If I give this guy the counter, then when I block with him and do the Convoke thing, I can sneakily kill one of their Protocol Knights. That's right, they'll probably have removal for our Guardian, and this will all be irrelevant anyways. Alright, another Gorilla. Let's see if they swing out here. They do not. Well, we're going to go ahead and use our mana while we've got it. Let's do it on this guy so they don't get the Gorilla trigger. And now we'll exile one with this guy. Next turn we can flip our Spell Spear, and then we can finally maybe start turning this around. This doesn't have Vigilance, right? No. Well, they can make us mill cards now. Play our lands. We're going to hold in case we get to flip a Segovia. Can I even afford to do this, I suppose, is the question. Probably not. I'm going to be super risky here and go for the flip and go down to 2. I think getting this and being able to activate it is going to be one of our only ways to get out of this. And then next turn maybe we just swing all with that. Yeah, I'm only keeping these in hand for the flame, right? Ooh, being able to do that and charge at the same time would have been pretty sweet. Alright, so... we gotta do this. Alright, now if we swing... How do they block? They'll have 3, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're really only getting a couple damage in if we do that. Doesn't seem worth. I feel like we should just wait another turn. And keep building up tokens as long as we can before they mill us out. We've got, what, 3 more turns? Stinks that they keep milling us and we are only drawing our lands off of what they, you know, are not milling us with. And that's more tokens for them. Yep, 3 great cards and we'll draw the land. That'll be our next top deck. See? Do we swing now? Yeah, let's do it. Probably gonna... I mean, I'm almost guaranteed that this will be the wrong decision, but... we're on a super tight timer anyways here, and... I think this is more fun going out on our own terms, making them do the blocks. Think maybe we still have something in hand that they have to worry about. Yeah, let's see. They're going to keep 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. Assuming they block everything. Almost, but not gonna be enough. Still, that was a long match. Nice back and forth. Can't complain about going out that way. Take one last look at this deck that didn't do us quite so good as the last Boros deck we drafted, but that's alright. What did go well? Spell Spear, awesome card. Duelist was meh. I mean, even if we would have like drafted harder around it, which I drafted pretty hard around it, it still didn't feel all that amazing. Guardian just feels okay. It's just a 3/3 flyer, which, don't get me wrong, is great, but the ETB thing isn't the biggest impact in this format. It doesn't feel like you usually just get an extra counter or something. Inspired Charge didn't feel all that great. This needs to have Convoke on it. That would make this card great. All the backup creatures feel just weak in general to me. Yeah. So, that is it for our little Boros deck here. I appreciate y'all coming along on this ride with me today, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.